All right. Hey, YouTube, I'm Lucky, and the Twilight Oath sniper is back. One of the most notorious snipers in Destiny 2, and Bungie could not have butchered this weapon any worse. I feel really bad. If you don't know, back in the day, Twilight Oath was such a beast. It was the meta sniper. It was 140 RPM, fast fire rate. It would two to the body people, which made it super, super strong. You could almost use it like a scout rifle, which I'm kind of glad that that got changed, by the way. I really don't want it that meta anymore. I never really liked that meta. I thought that was a bit too weird. Like, you could just spam it. You didn't have to be precise with a precision weapon, right? But once they changed that, what they've also done now is they've returned it. They fixed the Dreaming City drops as of today with the recent update. It says right here, Dreaming City fixed an issue where the following weapons were not dropping if players had previously obtained them. And Twilight Oath is on that list. And so I went into the Dreaming City and we went and farmed for the Twilight Oath. And unfortunately, what we found is that the rolls that you get on this weapon are terrible. They're way worse than they used to be. You used to get snapshot and box breathing. And the reason why box breathing was such a sick perk is because it's a low impact sniper with a high fire rate. But when you got box breathing to proc, you could actually take someone out of their super because of that increased precision damage from box breathing. But now, with 140 RPMs, I just tested it out. I sniped a Titan in their Fist of Havoc. It did 138 damage, so barely broke their shields. Now you still can't snipe someone out of their super with the Twilight Oath, and it doesn't have box breathing anymore. We have Vorpal, Snapshot, Shield Disorient, Elemental Capacitor, Unrelenting, Thresh, Surplus, Killing Wind, Lead from Gold, No Distractions, Mulligan, and Feeding Frenzy. And if you could get Snapshot Vorpal, that might even, suffice for it and make it okay. But you can't even get that roll. So they really butchered this. Look how they massacred my boy. Twilight Oath used to be so good. Why does Bungie do this? How are you going to sunset a weapon and then bring it back and us be like, yeah, it's coming back, we're excited. And then it comes back and it's worse than the version that was sunset. That's not it, Bungie. Don't do that. We can't be doing this. This is such a bad precedent for returning weapons that have been previously sunset. Getting a weaker version of the old weapon is extra lame. I'm super unhappy about it. You should be unhappy about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you're unhappy about it. You can use some good rolls on this. Like, it's not a half bad sniper. Snapshot obviously being that go-to perk for PvP, and No Distractions being a really solid perk to go with that as well. Mulligan can be pretty nice as well, and Killing Wind's not too bad, but overall, with these 140s, box breathing would be amazing. Snapshot box breathing like it was right here. Ooh, that would be so nice. Snapshot Vorpal would be nice. And if you're trying to use this thing in PvE, really in the current meta right now, Vorpal is pretty nice for these, but you probably would want something more like triple tap. Fourth time's a charm would just be absolutely insane. Clown cartridge, something along that line. That's what you'd be looking more for with a PvE sniper weapon like the Izumi right now, which is a 90 RPM. It's not a 140 RPM, but would be really nice if it had similar or comparable perks. Then this would actually be a true DPS king sniper. As it stands right now, it's actually still decently good, but it's just not what it used to be. And I'm really sad to see that Bungie is returning weapons and they're not as good as their predecessors before they were sunset, before the sunset era. Bungie definitely needs to learn from those past mistakes and bring the weapons back with all the perks they had before and more. Like, give them more options, right? Make them better in some way. So that way we're excited for the return of the old weapons. We're not just like, oh, well, they're going to bring back that old hand cannon that we used to like, but it's going to be way worse than it was when we actually had it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the return of the Twilight Oath? Finally, Bungie's fixed it. It's been bugged for a while now, the drops for this, but finally it's fixed and you can go farm for it right now in the Dreaming City if you want. Are you going to be farming for it in the Dreaming City? And if so, what roles are you going to be chasing for? And where are you going to be using this, PvE or PvP? Let me know down in the comment section below. And again, as always, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on if you want to stay up to date on all things Destiny 2. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.